How to remove images from Google and delete photos from the web. Guide. Find out how to remove images from Google and delete photos from the web, a step-by-step guide for those who want to disappear from the internet. Why is removing images from Google important? Pictures and images have become a very important communication tool. Not only idyllic photos of sunsets or spectacular views, but also private, personal photos. On Google you can find a myriad of images and links, some of which could affect your person or company in a negative way. Knowing how to remove images from Google is therefore important to online reputation protection. How to remove images from Google. Deleting images could prove to be a very quick process, but, in most cases, it becomes a lengthy legal dispute instead. According to the Transparency Report, to date, Google has received over 4.6 million removal requests, and we're talking about an ever-increasing trend. The reason for this exponential growth is soon said. The visibility offered by the well-known search engine is of vital importance for anyone, companies and individuals, and for this reason it can become a double-edged sword if the wrong photos or information circulate. The procedure for deleting images varies based on the goal you intend to achieve. It should also be noted that both the complexity of the operations and the response times from Google may differ greatly depending on the specific case. However, in the next few lines we will focus on removing images from Google, detailing every single step. Let's proceed step by step. Remove pictures from Google Images. Remove pictures from Google Images. The pictures you see in the Images section of Google when you do any search actually refer to URLs. By clicking on it, in fact, you have the option to open the image itself or to visit the web page that contains it. If incorrect information is linked to this address, damaging your person or your privacy, it is right that you know how to delete it and therefore assert your right to be forgotten. In some cases, references made to an operation called Google de-indexing, with which a page is removed from the search results but it still exists and can only be visited by those who already know its address. To proceed with a request for oblivion, Google has created a special form, available on this page, to be completed in all its parts. Enter your personal data, name, surname, email address, specifying, below, if you are acting on your behalf or on behalf of third parties. Type the URL that hosts the content you wish to request removal. Indicate the reason why you would like to de-index. You consent to the processing of data and send the form. Remove images from Google search. Unfortunately, however, most of the images displayed in search results come from websites that are not owned by Google and therefore Google cannot remove them. In fact, even if the image is deleted from the search results, it still exists and can be found on other search engines or by visiting the URL directly. The best solution is to contact the site's webmaster, who can completely remove the page. This action, which is simple in itself, often does not lead to any results. Most of the time you may not receive an answer or even not find a way to communicate with the site owner. If you manage to contact the webmaster and he agrees to remove the link may not be visible on the web anymore. At this point it will be better to contact the service made available by Google, log into the Search Console, select New Request, enter the URL that leads back to the images you want to delete. Remove images from Google Maps. Google Maps also allows you to add and share pictures and videos. Of course, it can happen to everyone to upload the wrong photo, which does not correspond to that place or that activity that is being reviewed, for example. Don't worry, you can remedy the error in a few simple steps. Open Google Maps on your computer. At the top left, tap the menu icon, then select Your Contributions. Click on the Photos tab to view only your photographic contributions. Click on More, the three dots, select Delete this photo. This way the photos will also be deleted from Google search. This is in case it was you who shared the photo. If, on the other hand, you should notice that a photo uploaded by some user shows incorrect information or violates the policy related to Google Maps photos, you can report it by asking for it to be removed. The offending content will be examined and possibly removed. The timing may not be short, however here's how to proceed. 1. Access Google Maps. Find a place or click on it on the map. 2. Within the web in the upper left, click on the large photo to open the gallery. Choose the photo that seems inappropriate or inaccurate. 3. Press the More option, the 3 points on the left. 4. Select Report a problem. Once inside, choose the option of your preference. Remove photos from Google Business. A similar process also applies to managing content on Google My Business. To remove images from Google in your business profile, log into Google My Business. In the menu on the left, click on Photos, select the photo you want to delete, click on the trash can symbol at the top right. The icon will be displayed only for the photos you have added. What if there is an image that a customer has shared in your account and you have to delete it because it contains untruthful information and it damages you? Log into Google My Business, click on Photo. In the menu on the left, in the top bar, select By Customers. Selecting the photo you want to report, click on the Report a Problem icon, the flag in the top right corner. After declaring that you are the owner of the business in question, you can easily manage which photos you want to be present, and which ones are not. How to remove personal information from Google. Some images may fall within the scope of personal information, images of identity documents, bank documents, home address, etc. If by typing your name in the search bar you have noticed that one or more sites contain personal data that you did not intend to make public, you can request the removal of information from Google. Google provides this page, which allows you to customize the request according to your needs. In fact, by clicking on each of the options, you can change it by choosing the one that best suits your situation. Once you have completed the operation, click on the Submit button at the bottom of the page. Also, in this case, the timeframe for accepting the request could prove to be long. Alternatively, you might want to consider other options. Certainly, the more practical and efficient one requires you to contact ReputationUP, which puts at your disposal a team of experienced specialists in solving these problems. Delete page from Google. There are many reasons why you may need to delete a page from Google. As we have seen, in some cases this page may contain incorrect information, in others, however, it could refer to obsolete content to be removed, or you could be yourself, as a site owner, receiving removal requests from some user. If you own the site, you can delete the page through Google Sites. Open Google Sites on a computer, select the site you want to delete, click on Other, the 3 dots, click on Remove. To permanently delete the site, empty the Google Drive trash. Delete articles from Google. To remove online content from Google, the first step you need to take is to identify which URLs contain the news associated with your name or the information you intend to delete. Starting with the Google Support Guide, click on Create a Request, select, from the list, the Google product that is the subject of your request. Follow the automated procedure by entering the data requested from time to time. How to remove a link from Google. To delete URL or remove images from Google, you have several options. One of them is to use the Google Search Console. Access your Search Console by selecting the site of interest. Click on Removals. In the list on the left, click on the red button at the top right, New Request. Choose whether to temporarily remove the URL or delete the cached URL. Enter the URL to remove and click on Continue. However, this process will only serve for the de-indexing of the offending contents and guarantees a removal for the duration of about 6 months. The other option you have at your disposal is to insert the meta tag robots noindex in the source code of the page you want to remove from Google. If you use WordPress, you can also do it through the Yoast SEO or Rank Math plugin. Delete your name from Google. You may, however, need not to remove images from Google. If, for example, you need to delete your username from Google information, follow the steps to delete personal information from Google account. Log into your Google account. On the left, click on Personal Info. In the Choose What Others See section, click Go to About Me. At this point you will have 3 options. 1. You can change the information by clicking on the one of your interest. 2. Remove the information by clicking on the trash can icon. 3. Or change the visibility of this information, making it private, by clicking on the padlock, or visible to anyone. If, on the other hand, the information you need to manage concerns your company, and you need to remove a business profile, follow these steps. On your computer, log into Google My Business. Make sure you are logged in with the account used to register with Google My Business. Click on the single profile to be removed. In the menu on the left, click on Info. Select Close this business on Google. Click on Remove Card and then Remove. How to disappear from Google and delete your tracks. As you have seen from the exorbitant number of requests for deletion of personal information received by Google, the people who intend to delete their tracks are constantly growing. In fact, leaving the entire chronology of one's life visible to the world can lead to problematic situations in both the personal and corporate spheres. There are people whose reputations are damaged due to the growing practice of online defamation and companies that suffer from negative reviews given lightly. Online reputation is a very sensitive issue and, in case yours is put at risk by some information available on the web, it is understandable that you want to know how to erase your tracks. This is not a simple path, far from it, but with the tools that have been provided to you so far, you have a sufficiently large number of cases available to deal with any type of problem. However, you must always remember that, in most cases, waiting times are daunting and the results do not always reward that wait. This is why the most efficient way to disappear from Google is to rely on the knowledge of experts in the sector. ReputationUP removes any harmful link for you and your company, in a short time, guaranteeing you an excellent result and taking care of reputation management. Conclusions. In this complete guide we have seen how to disappear from Google by removing images. We also tried to understand why it might be important to do so. There are basically 3 ways you can proceed: personally by following the steps described, by contacting the privacy guarantor, by contacting a company that takes care of these tasks, such as ReputationUP. Especially if the information to be removed is a lot, the best choice is the third one. This is because a specialized company knows in detail what the procedures to carry out are, and you would avoid completing only a partial removal.